Hey yo, what is going on, guys? This is Chaboi Hybrid here, and today we're gonna give you guys a brand new video, and we're gonna give you guys black card on hardpoint. I've been grinding ranked play for the past week now, and I I'm enjoying it in a way because obviously, like, finally we have something to play instead of just playing in pubs, or if some of you've been playing eights. Or other websites to play competitive Call of Duty, which is awesome. But I need a ranked playlist. I need the game to have an actual ranked playlist where I can actually go up to like Crimson or wherever I'm going to be going this year. And I'm happy about that, but I have some issues with it, and I think a lot of people do. Every year, everyone gets pretty excited for ranked play, but at the end of the day, people have that in the back of their mind that this is going to be another ranked play season, or seasons I should say, that's going to have a lot of problems. And of course I feel like we're already having issues. I think the big thing too is like releasing this in February. I think this should be out by the end of November, at least the beginning of December, no later than the middle of December. I definitely think that that needs to be put out right away. I don't understand this idea of having to wait because they need to set up rank play or whatever they're trying to do, because like this should be already set. They're not making a whole new game. They're not doing anything special. It's almost a copy and paste of what they did before. There's a few new things they added, but other than that, it's the same. It's the same stuff. Like, even when you get your rewards, it's the same thing. And in a way, I'm okay with that, but I wish they would add more rewards. So in between, like, if you get 10 wins or 30 wins, in between those you get double XPs, you get new calling cards, you get camos, you get charms, whatever. Like, you just, like, I would love to see more challenges. I would love to see more rewards in those winning challenges. And I would even argue that they should even do challenges for getting wins in S&D, getting wins in Overload, getting in Hardpoint. Just, I think that'd be such a cool thing to do. And I would pretty much base it on wins or even hardpoint time. Like, if you get this much hardpoint time, you get unlock this, or you get this many wins on hardpoint, or this many kills. I think that'd be awesome. I think that would open up to doing challenges. Like, I don't think you should be doing like headshot challenges or laying down or whatever. You know, I personally, because that makes people try to do stuff that's gonna make you lose. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're trying to get a headshot, like, that's not your purpose. Obviously, I think getting a headshot's better than anything, but that's not ideal for all the time. But again, I think that would be awesome to add more challenges. And I think also with the rules in CDL, what I don't understand is every time when raid comes out, they always try to copy and paste what the CDL has, but yet they never update rank play until like 2 weeks later, a month later, of what the CDL has. And like, personally, I think if they're going to add a new map, they're gonna GA a weapon or an attachment, or they're gonna add a new weapon, or whatever the case is. Like, whenever they do it in the CDL, that should be an instant in rank play. And or if there's an issue with rank play, there's people can't queue up for some reason, people can't do certain things, like, that should be a priority number one. And this should be a priority, like, across everything. Like, if people are having issues in zombies, Warzone, just normal multiplayer, like, all these issues should be number one. And I've always noticed with COD, they won't put it out in an update until like weeks later or a week later. And I it's very frustrating. Like, I heard they're going to be GAing snipers. I just don't know when they're going to implement that in ranked. I think it's a great idea, personally. I don't mind it in S&D necessarily. I just don't think everyone should be allowed to have a sniper because it gets pretty annoying. But I do believe that we should absolutely have more guns in ranked play. Like, I think the CDL should allow some more guns, especially ARs and subs. Like, I understand there's maybe certain guns that shouldn't be allowed. I get that. I get it. But I definitely wish there was a way we can get more guns in there. I think it'd be a lot more fun. Like I remember Ghost, you had the MTAR and the Vector as subs, and it was so fun. And like smokes actually mattered in that game. Like smokes were really crucial. Having snipers for S&D was very crucial. Like there were certain things in that game that just, I don't know, it was just a lot of fun, and the maps were perfect in my opinion for the competitive scene for Ghost. Um, but going back from that, I think having more guns in the league would be fun. Obviously, some guns will be GA'd for ARs and subs. Totally get it, but just having the extra AR, the extra sub, would change a lot of things, in my opinion. I also believe that we should change how the servers are run, because we clearly have an issue with servers. I think the latency in these servers are horrible. They're horrendous. And even with cheaters. Imagine we were able to play ranked with a latency that's actually more consistent. We get less cheaters, and if there's a cheater, they get banned pretty fast, and there's no buts or ifs. They're gone. They're out of here. I would even go as far as an IP ban them. I don't know how far they can go with that, but I would absolutely go that far with it. I would go to the extra length to make sure people like that can never play Call of Duty again, because I'm tired of it. I think everyone's tired of cheaters. But I do believe also, though, there's always going to be cheaters no matter what. It's just going to happen, especially with AI now. I feel like there's so many ways that they can cheat. But I do believe that there is ways to really stop, at least make it as small as possible compared to what it is now. I think they're not doing a very good job. They haven't been doing a very good job for a long time now, and it's gotten so bad. Like every match you hear someone, oh, that person's cheating, oh, that person's blah blah blah, and it's kind of annoying, because like now like good players are going to be mixed up with cheaters, right? So like no matter what, you're like, I've been in that mix where I've been called a cheater. I've seen my buddies been called a cheater. Like it's just non-stop, and it's never going to stop because of that. And I get it. Sometimes you see that sussy kill cam. There's things you're like, okay, that doesn't make sense, but like that's how I feel at times when I'm playing, because like I'll just read someone going through a certain area, and I'm like, okay, I know they're coming that way, so like I aim a certain way where it looks like I'm just walling, but like I get that. But anyways, also something I really want to talk about is I wish CDL would move away from Face It, and they would implement something on their actual website, kind of like what Game Battles was, where you can have 1v1s, 2v2s, 3v3s, 4v4s. You can set up a team, you can set up your team logo, you can have their team name and everything, and be able to compete with that. And then whenever there is tournaments, I think that'd be cool. They had tournaments every other week or every week, and teams and players can actually put their name out there, right? And obviously, like, you should still have your challengers. And the nice thing with challengers, from my understanding, anyone can really create a team and compete in challengers. But I think that would be awesome to implement that, and it'd be even cooler if they added that into Call of Duty. So they added the CDL, like the pretty much the better version of what Game Battles was, but implement it in the game. So like when you find a match, what I'm trying to say is when you find a match on the CDL website, right? You can connect to that server, and you'll instantly be able to just sit there and just ready up pretty much. Like everything's set up. There's no like joining a private match. There's nothing like that. It's super simple. They did this in, I believe, World War II. And I don't know if it was Infinite Warfare. They also did that, but it was so nice because for me, at least, I felt like the servers ran good. And it was super easy. Like there was no waiting for someone to set up the lobby. It was just you join the lobby and then you ready up, and that was it. And it would go through the maps. And I believe you'd have to ready up for each map, but you had a certain amount of time before it would just ready up automatically. From what I remember. But I think that'd be awesome. And I would even go an extra further step into somehow like if you're playing with your team on ranked play, it's gonna show your team logo. It's gonna show your team name. Like I think that would be kind of cool because you like feel like you're an official team on Call of Duty. I think that would be awesome. I think a lot of people would be like, this is badass. I don't know. I just have all these ideas in my head. Obviously, they're not perfect, but I think they're not bad ideas, and I think these are discussions a lot of people should have, and I think this is how you grow the competitive league, because I feel for a while I always thought Call of Duty is gonna grow in the competitive scene. I always thought it was gonna grow, and I feel like there's always a wall in the league because they don't let it grow. They don't want it to grow almost. And I don't understand. There's so much potential to letting it grow. And I definitely think when you have a good Call of Duty, it helps. It helps the league to grow, but it doesn't help when your game's kind of mid, but on top of that, the league just does stupid shit all the time. But going back to everything, I absolutely think that everyone should be having these discussions. I would love to listen to other people create videos about ranked play and what their thoughts are, because I have been watching a couple of videos about people's thoughts about ranked play, and obviously there's some YouTubers that go way more in depth than I'm going. I'm kind of going through basic shit, but I definitely think having these discussions are something that should be talked about, because we're getting to a point, man, like there needs to be change. There needs to be change throughout the whole thing. I don't know if it's I think my personal opinion, we need to get rid of all these people and put them back into the fast food industry. Get their applications out. They need to go back to McDonald's, because clearly we're seeing a lot of people just doing stupid shit all the time in the gaming industry in general. But for Call of Duty, it's like they put new ideas, and sometimes it's a cool idea and it works, but a lot of times it's a new idea and it doesn't work. But they don't just get rid of it, they add it to 3 games in a row, and then they're like, oh sorry, we'll get rid of it. Everyone says they don't want it, yet we've been asking for you to get rid of it for years now. I don't understand. I don't mind new ideas, but it has to be good ideas, and it's okay if that idea doesn't work, but like get rid of it. Just get rid of that idea and do something different if you want to try new ideas. But that's just my take. I hope you guys enjoy this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and please comment your thoughts on what they should do to change the CDL and ranked play, so a lot of people can have more fun playing Call of Duty. Much love, and I'll see y'all later.